Now, in more detail, we have delays on both the left and right channel, which we can manipulate here, left and right. This slide is the overall dry and wet mix. Now he'll get some interesting phasing sounds, of course. 100% dry will be your cleanest result. And yeah, the more we manipulate these, the more noticeable the effect will be. Somewhere around 30 milliseconds difference, 20. Always sounds good. Now, if they're the same, we're back to the same image. Differentiate them a bit. There we go. Now, as well, we have feedbacks. For each channel, and the more you delay it, now you can manipulate these feedbacks individually for left and right. So I just updated the way I routed the feedback and what master feedback was doing. So now, as you can see, we have one button here that does left and right. So it's for each channel. And then you have a master feedback, which in routing terms is routed through this delay, which affects the overall signal. So this master feedback affects the whole stereo signal as a whole, rather than left and right individually. A cool thing about this is that you can combine it with a right feedback. Get some really interesting textures. Now, master delay does not manipulate both delays at the same time, but rather delays the whole signal by whatever milliseconds. So what this allows us to do is have two instances of this. That's Command and D for duplicate. I have one signal dry and the other one playing. Now, they were playing at the same time, and we had the delay down here, and this two somewhere around here. This would be our panned, our mono, and together. Now you can hear some phasing down the middle. That's because they're exactly the same copy, at least for the right channel. Now if we delay the whole thing, we can have the same kind of effect that left and right is having with the mid and side. So or some extreme percussive. Now it's just like a really wide, quick delay. pretty cool. Now what I found also very useful is if you have a mixed image like this, where it's not really all mono, you're getting some stereo, in your headphones, even if the stereo imager is off, the hi-hats and stuff. So what we want to do beforehand, or what is an option, is to engage the utility plugin, which is found utility under audio effects, utility. We're down here, and with this slider here, we can change the width as well, and we want to turn it down to 0% to get a mono signal straight down the middle. Now when we apply the stereo imager, just gives it a more panned out. It's slightly to the right, since the right delay comes in quicker. That's why we hear it first. That's why our ears think that it's situated to the right of us. When feeding two mono signals, kind of sets that right again. You can hear most clearly with the toms that they're really sitting left and right of you instead of in front of you. Sorry about that. Now we just need to find something that suits your liking. To be honest, there's no correct number. Get this delay going on the right a bit. There we go. And in the Q. This. And have a second copy going. Have something like this, with all your highs panned out. But leaving the okay. Now if you're wondering why do I want to do this, or when is this applicable, or when do I have to get my stuff out of the middle, that's all really valid questions. If we take a look at this loop, for example, real quick, and we have it as it is, let me just hop over here. I have my trigger set up, the other plugin I have. And if we unsolo this, and I play around here, you'll notice that it doesn't really, you can't differentiate anything. It's all in the same place. Now let's turn on the stereo imager. Do the same thing. You have much better clarity of the hi-hats, even of the toms. The toms. Those are toms or congas compared to this. So you want to pan it and have a signal stereo if you want to get it out of the way of basses, drums, whatever you have down the center. Yeah, so that was it already. Use how you like, and drop me some feedback. I'll keep on working on these things, so check back to get an updated version, and yeah, that's it.